Hey, what's going on, social media family? Mike Cabradilla right here in San Diego, California, and we have been reading through this book, The 100 Simple Secrets of Happy People, and we are actually on page 35, page 35, on chapter 35. One of the things I love about this book is that the chapters are super short. We read through this, ask a couple questions, try to start a dialogue, and see if we can be happier people together. So, chapter 35, develop some common interests with loved ones. Common interests can make it more fun to be around your family and friends. They can allow you to see that your bonds are much deeper than just circumstance. Every member of Tom's family loves jumping out of planes. It may be strange for some, but it's really a nice way to spend the day together with your family, explained Tom. Tom and his son first tried skydiving together, and they enjoyed it so much that they decided to take lessons together so they could learn to jump without a guide. Soon, Tom's wife and their daughter were joining them, with the whole family jumping out of planes together. On a typical weekend, the family spends hours together traveling to and from the jump site, and they might jump out of their plane 4 or 5 times. Tom's family loves the fun of their hobby, and they love the chance it gives them to spend time together. Tom and his wife even renewed their wedding vows at 4,000 feet. They renewed their wedding vows at 4,000 feet before jumping out of the plane together. As their children and guests looked on. So each common interest between people in a relationship increases the likelihood of a lasting relationship and results in an increase in life satisfaction about 2%. Wow, that's pretty cool. So I guess the question is with your loved ones, the people who are around you, are there some common interests that you have? Go ahead and put those in the comments. Like, what is that common interest that you have that continues to help you both build relationships? And so interesting. I was in a conversation yesterday. So let me get this back on. So one of the things that I do is I am a wedding officiant. I've been a DJ for 25 plus years. We have a photo booth. And yesterday I was in a consult with a couple that we are going to be servicing their event for them. And I'm going to be the DJ and the officiant, the wedding officiant for that event. One of the things I love about being a wedding officiant is really getting to know our couples, our brides, our grooms, and knowing their story of how they got together. And it was so interesting because yesterday that conversation was with a couple that in high school is when they met, but one of their commonalities, the things that they had in common, was they loved playing video games. And there was a certain video game, an online video game that they played, and they were a little introverted, little shy, and they didn't connect with each other in the real world, is what they mentioned to me, but they connected with each other in the video game world, and that's how they started their conversation. That's how they started their relationship, and it was so interesting to see that. In our household, my wife and I, there are certain games, on our phones or even board games that we like to play, but those board games and even the games that are on our phone, we like to play those with our kids. And it's so fun when our kids get into something. I like to try to get into that as well. Like there's this game, it's not necessarily a board game, but it's a puzzle game called Rush Hour. And recently one of our daughters got into it. And every day after school or every day before school, she would ask, hey, Papa, when I get home, Dad, when I get home, can we play Rush Hour? Or before she goes to bed, hey, can we play Rush Hour? And it's so interesting to see. And guess what? I like that game. It's a game that I bought years ago. Now she's into it and we're into it together. So we're able to invest more time with each other because we are into something similar, something common. So what are your thoughts? Put them in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear what you think about that. And we'd love to hear some of the common things that you have with your loved ones. So that was chapter 35. We'll see you on chapter number 36 in the next video. Take care. God bless you guys. Thanks for watching.